Ay, Dios, let's face it. At this point, Meghan, I'm not going to say she has a talent, but she has a serious skill to make the most expensive, exquisite, high couture dress look cheap, messy, wrinkled, ill-fitted mess. How does she do it? I mean, the assignment was simple. You're wearing a white dress, you got to make sure that it looks nice, that it looks spectacular, or that it looks decent. But no, instead, we get Meghan Markle ruining another dress. But before we start, beautiful people, please buy a raffle ticket. Click on the link on the video description or in the pinned comment. I do not have a royal title to exploit, unlike Harry and Meghan Markle. And for all the sugars who come here and say, oh, you're a non-existent school. Look at my old videos, and the reason why I stopped posting my videos about this school is because sugars were calling other schools, trying to find mine, trashing and threatening, and they have threatened my school. So I talked to YouTube about it, and that's what they advised. However, once the funds have been raised, there's about 800 and some tickets left. I'm pairing with another very well-known YouTuber who also has a charity with high school kids in the United States, and she's gonna bring hopefully some of those kids to help build what we need to build at the school, and we will film it and it'll be shown in YouTube videos, because it'll be fantastic, you know, to raise the awareness for those kids in the United States who think that being poor means that you don't have the latest iPhone. Because when I say poor, guys, it is poor. So I'm trying to get this bathroom. Yes, this is actually a bathroom, guys. I didn't want to open it and show what's inside because it's very poor. But I need to build at least a full shower. You know, we have the plot, the land. So we just need to build like 2 full showers for the girls, you know, to have like a place to bathe in safety, and something a little bit that's not like that. So please, it costs less than a Starbucks coffee thing. And yeah. I'm not going to play polo, guys. I'm not going to torture an animal like Harry did. So please just buy a raffle ticket, pass it around. You get 2 beautiful purses, handmade by very, very same girls that are there. They're unique in design. They're beautiful, you know. So thanks for helping, guys, and let's get this going. I know we can do it. I know. I always wonder, how does the Sussex Squad manage to raise $100,000 to give Lily? So I hope we can raise the funds that we need. The tickets, the 1,000 tickets are, as I said, is less than $6. So we need to raise, I need to raise about 5,000 some dollars. So yeah, just buy a ticket, beautiful people. All that Meghan Markle had to do was look at this dress. I'm just going to tell you what this dress does. And please prove me if I'm wrong, but I have talked to at least 3 designers about this, and this is what they told me. This gorgeous looking lady, she has really broad shoulders and a very thin body. But the key part here is that she has very wide shoulders in comparison to the rest of her body. So what this dress does is, like, do you see that little peekaboo little hole in the middle? As you can see, when you just look at her, you get the illusion that she has a waist. And the little peekaboo hole is not the main feature of the dress, but it draws attention, a little bit of attention there, just so you can, to reinforce the illusion of a waist. It's beautiful, isn't it? And as you can see, it's not see-through. You can see the neckline is beautiful. It's a little bit loose. And on the whole, when you look at this lady, what you see is like a beautifully tailored dress. It doesn't look messy. It doesn't look crumpled. And again, the little peekaboo hole is in the middle of the dress, is that a little peekaboo hole, and just to reinforce the illusion of a waist, right? You don't see any other fleshy exposure because that's not the purpose of the dress. And then we have Meghan Markle. When you look at the dress, the only thing you see is that middle thing in the hole and that high waist cut. Because if you compare it to this lady here, you don't even see the cut in the middle, horizontal cut in the middle. Because, you know, when you cut in the middle, it makes you look wider, thicker, and, you know, and heavier. It doesn't give you a waist. So here we have, if you compare both of them, look at the difference. Meghan Markle has she doesn't have wider shoulders than the rest of the body. She is literally Bob SquarePants. She really is. If you look at her waist lines up literally with the top of her shoulders. So she is truly a box. So that big hole in the middle, what it does, if you compare both dresses, what it does is makes her look heavier, thicker, because it's too open in the middle. She doesn't get a waist. You only see exposed flesh of a woman who looks thick in the middle and who looks heavier set. And the fact that the dress at the bottom looks messy. I know it's not wrinkled, but it looks crumpled. Again, very, very messy. Do you see the difference between elegance and a mess? Do you see this? Look how everything is messy. And of course the dress is see-through and it's a big open hole in the middle. That's really where your attention is drawn to, that big hole. It takes away from everything. Look at it. It looks like there's so much going on with that dress. The halter neck, the hole in the middle, the horizontal crop, all the pleats at the bottom of the thing. And here you don't see that. Here you see the top being beautiful and you see a woman with a waist. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? You see how it widens and opens? And it actually, because it's cut across the middle, like horizontally, she looks even wider. But do you see how her waist is almost at the same aligned as her shoulders? I mean, even from afar, because this picture was taken from afar, you can see the hole in the middle of the, you can see three things. Her legs wide open, as usual, the hole in the middle. And I mean, I didn't mean it to come out like that, but it literally, Meghan is looked upon as a hole. So that's very appropriate, isn't it? And her veneers. All you can see when you look at Meghan is a hole. Oh my God, I didn't mean it like that, but then it is true, right? All you can see when you look at Meghan is a hole. Look at this. It's a big hole. Legs wide open and the big hole in the middle, when that was not the purpose of the dress. And her veneers, of course. See what I mean? This is an up close shot. Look at her teeth. Look at that hole in the middle. Sorry, but I mean, she does this to herself. And the legs wide open. And yes, guys, if I have to look at this, you also are going to have to look at this. Keep in mind that this picture has already been heavily photoshopped. Heavily photoshopped, okay, because they had absolute control over the pictures they released to the public. They did not allow any other pictures that they didn't approve to be released to the public. So it makes you wonder what she really looks like without this Photoshop. See here, for example, this is another example. Look at the see-through thing. Look at the pleats at the bottom. Look at the hole in the middle. Look, the halter neck disappears completely. And instead of her looking classy and with a waist, she looks boxy, vulgar, and cheap. And just a little side note. Why is this woman always with other people's children? Where are her children? Because this is in Florida. So they left the kids all the way behind in LA. And they're traveling everywhere. They're traveling everywhere all the time without these children. You know, and of course, it's a very white kid. But look at this dress. People say, oh, it's not wrinkled. It is wrinkled. Look at this dress. It's a mess. It's a complete mess. But where are her kids? See what I mean? I'm just trying to reinforce what a mess this is. And isn't it funny how Harry and Nacho are twinsies? I mean, do you think they call themselves on the cell phone and like giddy little girls? Oh, Nacho, what are you going to wear? What are you going to wear? Tell me. I'm going to wear a beige jacket too and white pants. Please, can we be twinsies? And just to reinforce what dressing, what slight changes can do to your body. This woman is wearing exactly the same clothes, but just, you know, arranged differently. And of course, shoes as well. Look at on the right-hand side. Of course, you know, it looks messy. It doesn't look good. Look at the left-hand side with the green tick. She just, you know, her cleavage, she just made it a little bit more pronounced. She tucked her shirt on and put a different pair of shoes, and voila. And just to keep it into perspective, this is the dress. This is what this dress actually is supposed to look like on a woman, you know, who knows how to wear it, properly tailored. It's actually stunning. It's a beautiful dress. I mean, look how beautiful, how gorgeous it is, how elegant, how classy. Yes, yes, that's the very same dress, beautiful people. That is the very same dress, believe it or not. Even though Kate Winslet does not have Meghan Markle's awful body type, she is aware that her waist is not her biggest, that she has a very thick waist. So what does she do? She dresses appropriately. Look at, she gets this dress that gives the illusion of having a waist. Meghan Markle could have achieved the very same with this lady, because if you look, this is exactly the very same dress. This is exactly the very same dress of the model. But look at the results. Absolutely worlds away. And let's talk a little bit about that kiss. Yeah. The press is going all insane about that kiss. How the passionate kiss seen around the world. It was so awkward to watch. And look at that gentleman looking straight ahead. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you right now, after I talked about this clip of that famous kiss. But look at this gentleman who really didn't like her. He didn't make any eye contact. It's just awful. The worst part of it all, beautiful people, is that the press is going, Meghan Markle, wow, and stunning white dress, you know, or Meghan Markle absolutely blows everybody out of the water with that red gala dress. Why is the press lying? Why are they gaslighting us? Do they think that we're blind and we don't see what she's wearing? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, because why would they say that? I have never seen the press, any mainstream media said, oh my God, what was Meghan Markle wearing? What an ill-fitted dress. What a poorly tailored gown. My God, she made things look cheap. Excuse me. None of them are saying that, which is insane. Why don't they say that? Why don't they speak the truth? Why do they want us to see something that's not there when we can see the entire mess that's going on? And also, what is worse about it is like the passionate kiss. Is it really passionate kiss? Look at her walked into the stage. The gentleman with the brown hair completely ignores her. He makes no eye contact, and he clearly does not like it. Meghan Markle, it's amazing what Meghan Markle would do for money, because those are not the Netflix cameras, guys. I just want to make this absolutely clear. Those are Archwell production cameras that they're hoping they're gonna sell the footage, or they have to put out show for Netflix to approve. Or do they think that that has something to do with the order of the British Empire that Ted Sarandos got, that they got to breathe a little bit? Because it wasn't until after that order of the British Empire was announced that we're suddenly seeing 2 more shows announced on Netflix right about the time when it's about to expire, because they have less than 8 months left. So they have to, unless they're doing like a reality show that they do Kardashian style, that literally they're streaming as they're going. But that's not how they do it. They usually film the whole season and then they put it forth, from what I understand. So they still have to film stuff. And whoever is dressing Meghan Markle, you should do better, because she's running out of designers who are willing to have her destroy their designs to the point that people want nothing to do with it. Because I'm not running. When I looked at Meghan Markle's dress, I didn't run to buy it. If I look at that model's dress wearing that dress, I go, oh, I want to run and buy it.